Hello, Carolina Girl Hoop Report followers and followers on the Beyond Sports app. You got to be on Sports. I have with us here Oak City Prep Director, Head Coach, Cam Massenburg. Cam, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Your first time down playing at a Carolina Girls Hoops Report event. Talk about building an independent school program and what you did with Oak City Prep to help the kids of the Raleigh-Durham area get to a higher level.
Well, I mean, there's a couple challenges because it's kind of new to this area. A lot of other areas are familiar with what I'm doing, but it's kind of new in my area. But it's been an easy transition for the most part as far as getting to understand this level of competition and consistently competing. I guess the one thing that's kind of been an adjustment is just the amount of talent that they're seeing consistently.
Your players, and I know just about everyone across the roster from covering them in AAU and obviously in high school over the years, they're always been at a high level, play at a high level. That's something that you demand of them, and obviously they've been doing this, throughout their careers. But this is another level when you talk about playing every high school game against not just Division I talent, but you played some games with 4, 5, 6 Power 5 talented players out there. So it's another level of the kids have to fight through to get to this stuff. What have you guys been doing to prepare for, now that you've passed that middle of the season threshold, to prepare for this stretch run down the end of the line here?
Well, all the practices are very, very hard and competitive. I try to model my practices out of the practices I've seen by traveling to many colleges. With the connections that I have, I get to watch practices and things of that nature. So I try to implement that. So it's like preparing them for college and needing to know what's needed. So I constantly are in contact with my coaches' connections, just trying to figure out, okay, what are you guys facing challenges-wise? What are the things you need and what are you looking for? And then I try to make sure I implement that every single practice. And I'm just very strategic. So I plan out all my practices and they're planned ahead of time. And I just make changes as they go.
Now, we talked before the season, before everything got created. You talked, we had a couple good conversations about what to prepare for. One thing I will say is you have a very balanced roster. You have some great size, but you have enough guard play and wing play to go with it, whereas those girls don't get lost. You got people to get them the ball, you got people to do all that, but then your guard play, even yesterday, and I know from the last few weeks, from She Got Game and stuff like that, I've been seeing some of the recaps. Your guard play has been tremendous, and they're leading the team right now. What do you expect out of your guards like Cam Ward and Sinai Cole to really lead your team here down the stretch?
Well, Sammy and Sinai are like what I like to call traditional point guards with flair. So they understand how to go get a bucket, but they also understand to get their teammates involved. You also have Kayla McCoy, who's I like to call my poised point guard. She kind of calms it down, slows it down, and gives me the looks that I'm looking for. But they're all really, really good people, so it makes it easier to coach them, and they're always good teammates. So I think that's the easiest part. Like, if you get character, I think the team works itself out.
Absolutely. So now, finishing up this year and then rolling on to year 2 of Oak City Prep, what are the things that people like myself that cover North Carolina basketball are going to be able to see as you start to develop this program?
Oh man, continuing growth, and I mean like numbers-wise. The calls have been phenomenal. I'm getting a lot of younger kids involved early, and I'm big on the development piece. So what you're going to see is kids consistently grow. They'll get better in every aspect of the game. I demand greatness. The standard is the standard. I don't change. I don't lower it. So you're going to see the same standard I've always had for my kids that I've trained, coached over the years. It just doubles on this side of it because it's just a lot more consistency happening and preparing them for their spring and summer travels as well. So
absolutely, I appreciate you obviously bringing your team down, being a part of it, being a part of the Barefoot Classic yesterday. Now we get to finish off the CGHR Road to the Chip. Good luck today against Clarksville Christian.
All right, thanks for having us, man, and thanks for all the things you're doing with the girls game.
Thank you.